Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Alexa Echo Flex and the Amazon Smart Plug. And I'll put a link in the description to these, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So as much as I'd like you to go use my link right away and buy these and I get like a little cut, the best thing to do is to watch for these to have a sale. So I got both of these together and it was, I think, a little bit more than buying one of these that wasn't on sale. So they're always running different sales on different things. So if you want different combinations, you can get this with the Echo Dot. You can get this with the car one sometimes. I don't know, they probably do that. So I would watch for sales on these. If you go to your main page on Amazon and then look for today's deals, and then there is usually a link that says Amazon devices, usually you can find these things along with like the Fire Stick and things like that. So I already have a Dot here. Just noticed it has a tear in it. I wonder what that came from. So, and I did a video on this. This was sent to me. This is a stand, and they didn't compensate me for this, but I'll put a link below to this too. And this is really nice. This plugs right in the wall, and it kind of hangs down from the plug, and it has a nice wire wrap on the outside. So this looks really nice up against the wall. And this also plugs into the wall. I'll get this opened. The big difference between the two is that this one has terrible audio compared to the Dot. So here we go. So here's the size difference. So this one's a lot smaller. So if you want something in your kitchen to say control something and you don't care about listening to music, this might be ideal because you could ask this, conversion. You could say how many cups are in a pint or something like that, and this would be able to do conversions. So on the front here we have a couple different buttons. This has volume buttons on it. I think that activates Alexa. I'm not real sure what that does. I don't use it. I don't touch this ever really. But you can turn the microphone off here on either device. So if you have this in an office and you want some privacy, you could hit that button and it will stop listening to you. This also has a USB port on it, and you could charge from this USB port, or there are a couple accessories you can plug in here. There's a night light and there's a motion sensor, and I haven't bought either of those. I got this for a bedroom where we have a sunrise light, and I did a video on that, and I'll put a link below to that. And you can use Alexa to turn that on, but the Alexa we have is in a different room. So I just wanted something small that we could talk to tell it to turn that light on. And then also I have the smart plug here, which we can hook up. We're probably going to hook it up to a fan maybe. So we can turn the fan and the wake up light on with this. So this has two microphones on it, has a tiny speaker, maybe the speaker's here. It has a headphone jack on it, and it plugs into the wall. So there's no polarity on this, so you can plug it in either direction on your outlet, and if it's not a grounded outlet, it'll work just fine. The weight difference is a lot different here too. This one weighs quite a bit more than this one. So as I said before, you can find these on sale. If you're paying full retail for this, well, if you wait for this to go on sale, you can get it about the same price as this when it's full retail. It might be like a little bit more to get this, but this is a much better product for most people. But if you want something small, like say in a bathroom, to set appointments or reminders, you could use this. And you can hook this up to other speakers. So this can output Bluetooth to a Bluetooth speaker, or you could plug a speaker in on the side. So you could connect this up to a stereo receiver to get audio to it. So I'm going to plug this in to this power strip here. Okay. And I'll get my iPad and I'll log into the Alexa app.
Your device is ready for setup. Just follow the instructions in your Alexa app, bringing your device online. Just a moment.
Okay, so I have the app here, and it says 3 devices discovered. So it shows Rick's Echo Flex, and this is because I bought it on Amazon with my account. It shows up here automatically. So I'll tap on that.
Your Echo is ready.
And it says the Echo is ready. So I'll say, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 2:01 p.m.
So it works just like the Echo Dot, and it sounds great for doing things like that. Maybe the Echo Dot sounds better, but when someone's telling you the time, you're not super critical about that. So I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'll just play a tiny bit of music. So Alexa, play Rusty Cage by Soundgarden.
Rusty Cage by Soundgarden on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. I'm going to turn my microphone around so you can get a better listen. Alexa, play Rusty Cage by Soundgarden.
Rusty Cage by Soundgarden on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. Okay, so you can also plug in a speaker. This is an Anker Sound Core, I think it's called. So I'm just using a stereo cable here. The other end is plugged into the speaker. So this is a Bluetooth speaker, but you can plug an auxiliary port into it. I'll turn it on. Okay, Alexa, play Rusty Cage by Soundgarden.
Here's Rusty Cage by Soundgarden on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. So with that sample, the highs sound pretty good. When you get into the bass, this is going to sound horrible. This is going to sound slightly better. But this might sound about the same as the Echo Dot. It's hard to say. If you have an old pair of computer speakers sitting around, you could plug that into this and have very good audio if you have some decent speakers. So let me try the outlet. Okay, so this is the outlet here. That is an LED indicator. This is to turn it on manually, this little button here. I'm guessing you can also hold this down and reset it somehow. I'll plug that in. And then the app should recognize it.
I found second plug, and you can control it by saying, turn on second plug. If you want to rename it, say for example, rename second plug.
Alexa, rename second plug.
Okay, what's the new name?
Fan.
You want to rename second plug to fan, right?
Yes.
Okay, I've renamed second plug to fan.
Alexa, turn on fan. Okay, so it's hard to tell, but this little light turned on, and this has power on it now. Alexa, turn off fan. And that just turned it off. So if you want voice activated light or something, you can buy this combination here as the minimum to turn a light on. And like I say, when you get these on a promotion or a sale, it's a relatively cheap way to do it. But if you're going to want to listen to music on this and you're not going to use external speakers, I would definitely get at least this as a minimum because the sound quality on this is much better. You could also put one of these in a kid's room to turn on a nightlight or something. You could get the attached nightlight, or I did a review a while back on a nightlight that had a built-in white noise machine, and that would interface with this also because it's Alexa enabled. I also have some LED light strips that I've tested that were Alexa enabled. If you have Alexa enabled hardware and you don't need the music you get out of something like this, or if you have external speakers, this is a good option because this is lower cost. So if you're new to Alexa, you may have heard these things can listen to you all the time, so you can hit this button here to mute it. So it's red now. This means it's not listening to us. Hit that again. And of course you could always unplug it to make it not listen to you. But this thing is supposed to turn off the microphone, so you can trust it or not. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.